Chris was wearing a lot of hats that year. Could that be a sign of possible hair transplant work? In the year 2000, at the age of 23, we see here some anterior temporal thinning, and we're seeing some frontotemporal recession. In 2001, at the age of 24, you see those frontotemporal corners becoming more prominent. In 2003, at the age of 26, we see here that the frontotemporal areas are starting to open up even more. The area above his ear is also looking slightly thinner, and the same holds true for his lower temple. In 2005, at the age of 28, notice that Chris's frontotemporal corners are well masked with his hairstyle. In 2007, at the age of 30, Chris was wearing a lot of hats that year. Could that be a sign of possible hair transplant work? Many people wear hats to cover up their hair loss, and also many of my patients wear hats during the recovery phases of hair transplant surgery. In 2008, at the age of 31, compared to 2001, we can see that the frontotemporal areas appear more filled in, and this may have resulted from a procedure of about 500 to 700 grafts per side into the frontotemporal corners. In 2010, at the age of 33, these potential hair transplant results are now a bit more obvious in these images. And in 2016, at the age of 39, we see that compared to his image here from 2003, clearly there have been some changes to the frontotemporal areas. In 2019, at the age of 42, we can see that when we look at Chris's image here from 2001, we can notice a clear hairline shape difference. In 2021, at the age of 44, Chris now has more density in the frontotemporal areas, even more than before. His hairline also appears straighter to me, and there's more irregularity present. My suspicion is that he may have had another small hair transplant procedure around this time. In 2024, at the age of 47, when I saw Chris on Kelly's show, and I saw these few frames, I was seeing maybe a potential FUT scar in the occipital scalp. It was a little bit hard to tell, but with the shorter hair, I see some semblance of a potential scar. I think overall, the work that he's had done, if he's had any work, has been quite natural. So in summary, I think potentially Chris may have had 2 hair transplant procedures.